Going to a football game is more than just a sport. It's about the atmosphere that screams tailgating. And today, in honor of our first game against Shorter University, we're going to be preparing some lip-smacking shorter ribs. But just as the team has to prepare before a game, we have to do our preparation before we hit the grill. We're here in the Georgia State University School of Hospitality Culinary Learning Lab, where we are going to be preparing our barbecue sauce for our ribs today. What I want to do now is whisk it together because I want all those flavors to blend before I add the other ingredients. And the other ingredients are 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and cumin, ground cumin. Now the other thing is our adobe, our chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. And one of the things I need to do is to mince them up so that it will blend very well in our sauce. And we'll mix that in. So now we have our sauce pretty much completed. And by the way, you can make this up in advance and let it sit and marinate for an hour or two so the flavors will really blend. So we have our ribs, and what we want to do is cut them into 2 rib portions. So what you'll want to do is take your knife and cut every other rib so that you have a portion of 2 ribs. And I'm going to put a little bit of the sauce in the bottom of the crock pot so that the ribs have a bed to go on, and then we're simply just going to drop our ribs into the pot. So we are now going to put the sauce on top of the ribs and put it on low and cook it for about 3 or 4 hours. So our ribs are now removed. Then we take the remaining sauce and take off as much of the fat that has rendered as we possibly can. Dump it into a saute pan and we let that evaporate and concentrate for about 10 minutes at the most. Then cool it down, dump it back in a container that we're going to be taking to the game with us. Here we are at the Georgia Dome. I've got Pounce with me here to help tackle these shorter ribs. So let me go ahead and start brushing them with our prepared barbecue sauce. Pounce, are you ready for one of these, huh? So let me put together one of our plates for you. So we'll put on a slab of ribs. Oh wow, see how those bones are just coming right off the meat right there? Nice piece of sausage. And then of course your side dishes, your salads, or whatever you want to prepare. Today I have some baked beans and I have some coleslaw, but if you want to go with potato salad and macaroni salad, all of that is just as good, whatever your taste would be. So let me give a little taste of these ribs here to see if they taste as good as I hope they do. Perfect. Just the right amount of spice from that chipotle and the orange marmalade. Just delicious. Boy, these shorter ribs are a surefire way to chow down before we turn up the heat on those hawks. How about you, Pounce? Can't wait to see you all at the game.